Hello everybody and welcome back to another video from the Investor Diary. In a previous video and a blog post, we talked about the two pillars of how to become a successful Forex trading trader or a Forex trader. The two pillars are having a trading plan and having a solid money management system. Um, And we talked about elaborately about what is the money management system that I follow, and we talked about its details and what the plan was. In this video, we are going to concentrate about what are the characteristics of a solid Forex trading plan. Because we talk about and we hear about having a solid Forex trading plan, but what is that? Mostly we concentrate on having a Forex trading plan that is consistently profitable. But what is a solid Forex trading plan that is consistently profitable? I mean, if that was an easy task, then no one would have a problem. So in this video, we are going to dig deeper into this concept of what is what are the characteristics of a solid Forex trading plan, because I am in search of such a plan. I was testing for the past few weeks the SMC methodology. Those of you who are following on the videos and the blog posts know the details of my tests. And although you know that I loved the SMC methodology because it is mechanical, and this is the first characteristic, mechanical versus subjective. And I said many times that classical school support resistance trend lines and stuff like that did not suit me because I thought they were subjective, or at least to me they were subjective. I couldn't pin down a plan that would say when one happens and two happens, then trigger, or when one, two, three happen, then trigger this trade. I cannot do that in classical using the classical tools. But with the SMC, it was very easy for me. Just wait, I'll show you. Let's look at one example. Now, this is my trial of, you can see here, I've been trying to include the classical school, but it's not working. So the SMC says this is the trading range. Once the trading range is identified, we identify the POIs. For me, I identify one POI, which is the extreme one. POI means point of interest. So the mechanics is that, so now I identified this is the order block. So just put the buy here, the stop loss just before the low of the range, and then that's it. Leave it and move to the next currency. And so when the price comes here, it triggers, it should go up, and this is my TP, or it will go down and hit my stop loss. So as simple as that. It's mechanic. And even if it went down, I wouldn't be angry. But what made me upset was the very, very bad win-loss ratio. Because let's look at this example. And if we just put a buy order here, okay. So look at this. This is a 5.88 RRR. So this is why I'm telling you, if one two got the stop loss was hit, I wasn't angry. I'm in this system, the RRR is very high. It's seldom that I get a two. A two is my minimum, but it's very rare. Usually it's three and above. So I'm not worried. But that was not enough because the win-loss ratio was tremendous. I mean, the losses were tremendous. So it wouldn't hold. that was more, I mean, I would have scenarios. Look at the scenarios of the SMC. It's either that the price will go down and then will go up, so not triggering, so the trade is deleted, or the price goes, hits the POI, goes up, wow, wonderful, lovely, great stuff, and then it goes down and hit the stop loss. Uh, and or of course, just it keeps on going down without anything. It does not recognize the POI. So one of four scenarios where the price hits this POI and goes and takes the profit. So that's one in four. Therefore, I started looking for other filters to better my win-loss ratio. So I studied, I saw if I can include the classical school, I looked at volume zones, and then finally I came across the stochastic. Now, all of these schools, SMC, classical, stochastic, or oscillate, they call this these oscillators, out of education. So the basics of getting into any discipline is getting education from many sources, from many schools, from many schools of thought, so that I can combine, mix and match, try this and try that based on the education that I'm getting. So the basics of trading or any discipline is education, and this is something that we talked about in the last video, and I'm going to include it. I'm going to put the link here, because really the basis of anything is education. Without education, no one can succeed or survive in any discipline. So next week, what I will do is I will go back to education to learn something new, which is the top-down analysis of SMC. So how to analyze the daily, and these are the time frames that I'm going to choose, the daily and the 1 hour. So I'm going to study the daily. Once the daily interacts with a POI, whatever POI, I'm not going to concentrate only on the extreme ones. I will move to the 1 hour and see and take the trades from there. This is what I'm going to study. Okay. I will combine that with the stochastic. I'm not sure that I'm going to use the classical school because it wasn't really helpful. There is always an F scenario in the classical school. Let's delete this. So now it's going down here. Will it reach this? We don't know. Will it go up again? We don't know. We have no indication of anything. I mean, there is a line here. This is where the support stops. Where will it start going up? Will it start going up, or will it just go down? I mean, the classical school does not give me answers to these things. I'm trying to find answers in the stochastic. So the first thing is finding a mechanical forex trading plan. It needs to be mechanical. For example, what I'm looking for, looking at this example, if this reacts to this OB, I will go to the 1 hour, look at the SMC there, design the POIs and the trading range, and then since this is an upward trend, okay, I will look for an upward trending buys in the 1 hour based on the SMC. But I will not take a trade unless this, of course, now we are on the daily, these are the weekly and the daily stochastics, okay? I will turn them into daily and the 1 hour stochastic. These need to confirm as well that the trend is going up, especially on the 1 hour, that the 1 hour is going up. Does it need to coincide with the daily? Not necessarily, but it will be more confirmation. This is my mobile getting notifications. Okay. So this is how I'm going to try to design a mechanical plan. trading plan. I know the challenge. One of the challenges that I already know that in the 1 hour, it's very hard to catch this because the 1 hour is relatively fast. So something can react during the night and the thing is done, finished. But I will try this and see how it will go. Let's change this into the daily and see how I will show you what will happen and how the stochastic will look like. So this will be the daily. Okay. And this is going to be the 1 hour. Okay. So as we can see here, look at the classical. So is this a reaction? I don't know. Anyway, now the D here crossed, or the blue line crossed the orange line, which is the K. I think I'm not sure. I always confuse those two, the K and the D. Okay, the D, yeah, the K is the blue one. Okay, so when the K, we see that the K crossed the orange upward. That means we are starting, it seems to be that we are starting an upward trend. So this support can actually hold. Okay. And if we draw, we will not draw it now. If we draw the SMC and we found a POI here, that means it will go up. But we will not do it this way. We will do it in the top-down analysis. We will wait because we have the only POI here is this. I cannot find, there is another POI here. No, this is mitigated. This order block is mitigated. Order flows. No, there are no order flows. This is the engineering liquidity at this point. Okay, so the engineering liquidity at this point, we will see if there would be a reaction here. Most probably we might see a reaction here. Why? Because at the stochastic, this is the 1 hour and the daily. Let's change them into, let's look at how the weekly, with this information, how the weekly and the daily look like. So the weekly is saying we are still going down. And the daily is saying that we are still, okay, we are below the 32, but we're still going down. So that support there in the 1 hour might not hold because of this. We will see. We might get a retest for the 1 hour. What we might be seeing is a retest of this line. So we might see a reaction on the 1 hour support, but on the daily it will be a retest of this line and then moving down again. But we will monitor that. So this is what we will be trying. So let's move next to the following characteristic. Okay. The next is the suitable time frame. Why I am choosing the daily and the 1 hour? Well, because anything has advantages and disadvantages. Now, why the daily? The daily and the 1 hour are relatively good speed for me. I can, for the 15 minutes is too speedy and there are a lot of trades that I will be missing. The daily alone is very, very slow. Although I like its slowness, it's less work, but there are very small number of trades that I can take, especially with a low balance. The capital that I am testing with and the one that I intend to live trade with later on, once everything is settled and I move into live trading, is also very small. So getting trades on the daily time frame is very hard with manageable stop loss. So finding a suitable time frame for me, because everyone has their suitable time frame based on the time available for them to trade, and other considerations like the the stop loss ability. So trading plan versus money plan management. This is what I'm talking about. The trading plan that you are designing, does it fit with a money management system that is suitable for you? And the last one is having an acceptable win-loss ratio. Now, this one is the one that made me, I mean, go back to the books and go back to education to filter the SMC trades, because the current plan, as beautiful as it is, but it's not bringing profits. As simple as that. The loss ratio is, the losses are great, the losing trades are a lot. So I need to find another way, but still based on the mechanics of the SMC. So this is, to me, what is a solid forex plan, forex trading plan. These are the characteristics of a solid forex trading plan. If we have those, if I have those, then I would know that I have reached a solid forex trading plan. Of course, the last one, it needs to bring consistent profits over time. But this, along with this, I mean, the win loss ratio, along with the the money management plan, should equal consistent profits. Okay, so the basis of everything is education. And then we have the two pillars of a successful trader, which are a solid forex trading plan and a money management system that can make you survive the markets. Those are the two pillars. Also, I have made 3 videos of explaining what is the SMC trading plan that I'm testing. In those 3 videos, I explained in detail from the trade range identification to inducement to POI identification. I have explained all that in detail. So this is the process. So the process is, number one is education, so that get education as much as you can. And please, if you can listen to that video, the last video that I made, from then you can go ahead and build your 2 pillars, the trading plan and the money management plan. And I, I, for myself, I built the money management plan before the trading plan. So I made sure to keep on testing this money management plan until I was relaxed with one, and then moved to study more how can I design a trading plan, and based on education as well. So as you can see, because of education, and this is the last point that I want to mention, because I know what the basics of classical school, I taught myself SMC, and I got education material to teach me things about the stochastic. Also, I can include, just a minute, because I'm using the free version of TradingView. So I have only 2 indicators online. I can also use the SMAs to show me. I mean, look at this. All the SMAs are above the price, which means it's a sell. This is a cross of the 20 and the 50, and another indication of a downward, the continuation of a downward trend. Uh, so all of this is based on education, things that I have learned. I have learned through books, through webinars, offline courses, online courses, and I tried, and until now I cannot say that I am an expert. I am not an expert. I'm still learning, and the proof is that until now I am not a profitable trader even on demo, and I have not reached a plan that I'm relaxed with. Okay, thank you very much, and look forward to the next video, hoping in the next video that I will tell you that I have finally arrived to a beautiful trading plan. Okay, see you later. Bye bye.